Hey, the internet, it's been a while. Don't let the Democrats reform ICE. And what I mean by that is you can't put body cameras on a pig and expect it not to be a pig. Okay, ICE has already demonstrated that they're willing to violate the law. They're willing to execute warrants without judges' signatures on them. They're willing to murder two American citizens. According to the video that the ICE officer that shot Renee Good in the face and chest, according to his own video, she was turning her wheel away from him and hitting the gas to get away from him as he shot her in the side of the head. The kill shot was here and in the body, the fatal shot, I should say, because she died a little while later. But then Alex Preddy, the first officer that started firing at him while he was face down on the ground, was literally 3 feet, 4 feet away with his gun drawn, watching the other paramilitary, because he's not an officer, watching the other paramilitary goon, Trump's private mercenary force, disarm the man, and then they shot him. Okay, if they're willing to murder American citizens, you can't reform that. How? Okay, it's just ridiculous. So I constantly see the left-wing politicians talking about how they're going to reform ICE and blah, 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 unless they're talking about the complete disillusionment of ICE as an organization. Fire every single employee, rename it, make all their names public, okay? Every single ICE employee needs to have their job affiliation made public, okay? How do we know they're not just kidnapping American citizens? We don't. Okay, ICE's primary tactic is to box people in with cars, smash their windows, drag them out, and kidnap them. They wear masks. They have facial recognition technology on all their phones. They have the ability to draw a line around a map and surveil every phone in that map coordinate. They have a off-the-record, hard to publish or hard for the media to look at transport system through the airports, and they're building giant concentration camps, warehouse concentration camps in left states mostly. There's a few places that are purple, but yeah, they're a rabid paramilitary organization that's been drawn to the job through money and white nationalist, white ethnocentric, neo-Nazi-esque propaganda. Manifest Destiny posters, just look at ICE recruitment ads. They're absolutely disgusting. So it is a private army that's funded with your tax money, and what I mean by private is just private to the oligarchs that props up Trump, to parasitically suck this country dry. People keep talking about, oh, there's a civil war coming. There's already a civil war happening, and people aren't fighting. Okay, ICE has gone to war with the American people. Okay, your civil liberties are being gone to war with. You have an army of right-wing social media influencers that are being paid by ICE. Okay, a lot of these people, Google that. Google right-wing influencers being paid propaganda. There's Mondo Weiss and New York Post and a few other news outlets that's covered this. But yeah, they're using your own tax money to propagandize you to make this normal. So the left are going to compromise and compromise and compromise. You've already had 6 of them, 6 left-wing politicians that have voted to give ICE another $10 billion. Okay, what's going to happen in another year? Are they going to have 12 Democrat politicians willing to vote for pro-ICE stuff? Okay, so if the left are not talking about the complete destruction of ICE as an organization administratively, just completely erase them, fire them all, replace that with something that works, that's not parasitically trying to destroy this country. But yeah, they're already talking about setting up ICE agents at polling booths and intimidating voters for the midterms. If we as a country allow this to happen, we deserve to live in a lifetime of servitude and degradation. Governments only exist because of the consent of people allowing them to do what they want. I mean, the Declaration of Independence talks about, government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. Don't comply in advance. Do what you can, create alternative media, do what I'm doing, run your mouth on the internet, call your politicians, votes, just do something.